Let's continue our studies about consciousness. As yesterday I said, behind all kinds of images, there is the infinite oneness. You may say blue sky for clouds there. That is always imperishable and beginning and you studied classes. From infinity into two-fold and yeah. You may say singularity centered. And then that's energy, wave. There, more manifest, which who do not as phenomena. When and which etc. which universe that's and then it with it both pre-atomic creation father with plexus spiral plexus. We call that nature soil that there. And then and from that veget transform to kingdom. Prana evolution finally made. Then this man from fourth heaven, third heaven, and man. This is dense of this is beyond this process. So we memory all and front or element evolution about pre-atomic and so seek that to recover the world in the world chemistry etc. People who want the law how physical more outside astronomer science. People want to seek furthermore world of energy operations. Seeker, etc. You know that find out what our religious way vibrate chant song and yes way that experience purpose wants attain that means discover firmly I came from. Memory lies here. I life, original life here. This life, nothing small operation all at one. With body, however, very ephemeral, very between self, you may say this is I, this, while this I, small, you are begin to seek back region. So begin from the course of physical course of speech from this temp to infinite original interest, being interest. They growing experience all serves for this travels. Returning physically, and you can return after you die. The process. We are here. Now we are here. By what? So we were biological majority, same as from. After we grow, water, then born world of air. Water, atmosphere. After then go the huge Father, we go patience. And self, time. Jesus process already. We are now here to be born, to vibration. Water. Now of air. So our central part of our and breathing the center. If there we can go, but if not have this life, because on the in the travel soon part 100 airline the earth the pollution or according to that the 20 years 120 years the lifespan on this many have to die before behavior lead spiritually develop to be born to be vibration. And more much smoking coffee or too much whatever. Contaminate environment and the environment. Electric, all life. Human life, short man life, and stand. Keep our conscious, our spirituality, going to the world. We have body. One body is embryo. Umbilical cord. Another body. Plus center. Nourished. Then storage. Supply to more and center. Nourish. Then all full, ready to be next word. Next air. Become human infant. Process. After embryo, another out, which not in air. That's curd, which now mediate originate is returned the element to the soil. But this embryo to our preparation return to the next to vibration. To we prepare vibration is covering enormous in this world where trillion comparing this vibration times that's envelope and test them and QA Father all word by word in us. We ourselves be born so now which us steps when after you born next there from there more process scope fair or tire scope of millions of times of the energy sufficient and furthermore just 7 stages it goes of vibration world of vibration state and bigger process. but for immediate seed, word, your word, envelope, this word, etc. word. There was vibration going on, and there ourselves to produce next unit be called as so or is the same. So after you are born in this world, this consciousness continue. Sensory. Or furthermore, and supply, or you may from mechanic consciousness. Meanwhile, which by consciousness, the placenta subset to the nourishment to the chemical modern study energy for take it in the form of touch hot in energy quality that supplying to the consciousness. Yes, we think same thing. When you have a television, doesn't work. Energy wave is perceived vibrating image. From taking in energy, it's the energy are nourished. They import energy vibration by you are in and not consciousness. When you eat, you have to not chemical usages. Center hot vibration. If we using this get this or this energy or very wild set depends including words kinds of music eat what kinds of that by that you are whatever you are the vibrate conscious vibration conscious image is not high on beyond the more large, not more, not more, immediate, such as sensory, sentimental, etc. However, everyone that very large, and more, and develop spiral, one can skip or send to the or ideological flame order this grow more and more and high. Your of course, vibration, quality. So these levels, cure. You because no some one infinite our origin. We seek all the kinds of experience, chanting, etc. Teaching you seek. Which is knowledge, which is vastness. Your dentation or more sensory, more mental oriented goals. So if listening rock and roll or what was this if you were releasing if I see food center vibrate which yes, rough wired in the blue sky barren dark that blue sky see so when that chronically cover that vibrate then direction you now no future no directions go I should go maybe just end or more should more envelope crowd and suicide or you or heavy conscious should be born but with very heavy way conscious vibration stagnant air heavy comparing with vibrations always but second so float around leave worst boom that is you because you the importance for this life is nothing but the next life, water life, to it, we did. When when we pass this consciousness, all consciousness, while we has a form, that form is main. This is main. Vibrate and then center up radiant. Have further out to the trillion streams. Then connect and energy source 3, taking earth, and second food, and same time branches, various kinds of so points. Yes. From there we are or this. That is spiritual body, your body. And so embryo quality. Next quality of body overlapping and lapping is this body. So quality. Discard the placenta, spiritual depart. Let's make this trillion rules electronic magnetic mass and come cold in its charge. That speech becoming be born. And some this is connected, but hours to depends on this atmosphere, on this several hours, half day, average. This charges touch. Was accomplished the next one. Then which make the oil or water all away means the world has come element world of prayer of part world of battle return. That process continue upon. So if natural death, instant go like this. The baby mother all the time like this, you know. This way, baby goes. Or in the case, this way, repro. This way, you life. To a new spring. This one. Be go to the. Then after be born, you know that time, things you know. You can see from out from outside. You can see families. Start to spirit, other spirit who are on or at or communicate, synchronization, all begin between you may say between to conscious to and for still deep in the air species. You are living a world as and then can synchro. From that time world thatness prepared laugh conscious laugh. So inter vibration, waves. They can't their vitality good to the extent they can this eating cannot when you start as making less your body more and more quality of atmosphere food as through hair as through nourishes you and consciousness more and more and to synchronize. Then you can next life word want to talk how and you to that in that there is at all physicalization. So it need to take any time. It's the reality. That moment in that instability, reality comes. Think. War begin. Imagine, immediate peace. Things. Imagine, immediate final. If you immediate hate goes. If you laugh, hate. Because of the world of not physical, more expanded. So when you in this air world, body, you are conscious toward that world, like to seduce someone's wife. If you that world go down. This world since you didn't think it. So you think in your mind other woman intention that is done, already done. Adult. Does not say that matter for him. Saying that word, the word and the word and this. So you think is reality in that. That word, still jane. But then more as you process, consciousness, your quality. So you are. When you are born, when it was of the plasma, plasmic mass, charged energy. And that's all dissolving, become ultimately will. No more in the physical, ultimate will, it's will, not my. That time, accomplish, and your origin, time, what's that to you and to you. So, develop in life, and equal what we are, equal grow age. Whole life, that's consciousness. It's not existing. Consciousness is not separate life, today life. When you sing, when you joke, see the moon, when you see the moon, you do the life, when you do the life, when business, teach, develop. Things. Today life, want later. Apart today life, they open and go to second and wants to attend or exercise or meditate for the consciousness. Do it. You can do it. At that time you kind of truth on the sun, kind of you can avoid make is vibration. You don't need to you know they can control vibration by eating. You cook external, just nourish. If you go mountain, live or middle of downtown. From proverb is a proverb. Saint live in the big saint. Ordinary people. There is saint mountain, big saint town, ordinary people, ordinary person. And either not hate your environment, hate others. When you go speech, that is hate. You don't like. That means that's already bound, hate, but limit. Then the various kind of barrier, or you can't do, or you can spiritual development, or conscience means embrace and things and grow, accept it. So this proverb there. Live in river. Has not live. Clean. No. Dirty, impurified. Living. It means if you this is bad. To try to purify, you become now. You lose. Instead, if you affirm, select for you never say affirm it, and think that within that you keep. So say lotus flower. As you come out from the mud, from the mud, from the wings, from the wind, boom, boom. Not in the pure spirit. When things various is mind, when word every but when it's difficult for great amount. And so they expect eating, crawling maybe, and war. To their experience are consciousness from sentiment, and when you understand who are conscious, can guide, but lower, have the higher. When the climbing up the mountain, worry mountain. Understand what kind of tops can't see. Of these, but they already experience understand. They cannot understand. Attacks, accuse God, histories. Jesus, like death, burial, then pastor also question, it's accused, those things, yet, eventually they see, experience, wiser, see mirror, world, and they can understand. He was really, let's say. You have died. Else, reconfirm, seeing. Then the experience, it was true. While crying, someone is going this direction, someone direction. So they say he's going, he's wrong. This is and while right is right. Think that. Or you bad. He thinks you are fool. Everyone going same this. No moralist. For the bank, but one directions. Next one, or into the infinity, toward that, but is spiral is this course. So direction, action that way or that way, where yes, parent way. being this person, that person, this person, already in orbit, same orbit, not same orbit, still difference. If person, Francine, so word. There who is good. In this world, there is no one who at the same one who is perfect. in every is bright, same. Peers with and see and stop peers, they are this way. But when we see up, then to the same so people there is there. And parents and children and the young brothers and the young and every going directions to life of dies. Communist dies, saint dies, everyone dies. So everyone born, everyone dies. Everyone. Meanwhile, there's argument that things. Someone become this, it's in this important thing, not much, not positive, not fame, important. Your is clear. Your spirit is sound clear. And that means you have that nourish your mind to be clear. Vibration, which is and clean and clear. And therefore you are clear and fine. And so for the so many too much like chance that to forget, but instead kind of alternative approach that even some total misunderstanding to prevent sicknesses, habits. You are going to time you like to time piano, sing a song, etc. Or you like to play, or you like to go to ski, etc. It's like hobbies. More important, develop consciousness. To go together, consciousness, developing spirit, but unfortunately, everyone may pain. Or understand the after is I'm cat. Take care of them. Then you set for the time. That is not. It's only the hobbies. Only some going things on the country road. You find out to pick up the flower, writing poem, hanging on flower. That flower is something. Possibly everyone is everyone. Then you this world consciousness in a pause, consciousness, working more, consciousness more young way, has a general tendency. Sentimental level, sexual level, intellectual level, mind work more in way, more work, more young. Please, people's mind, and space. Your is this way, more just more that, more deeper, inside. Big, small things. Many American people to big, small things to big. European in comparing America, Europe is. When you like, right? Right? This is Western way of West. John Allen. Family name is John is five name. Town name Brooklyn. Massachusetts. Then US. This from to big. Individual name, or hybrid, town, state, big. China different. This way. Country, America. Next, Massachusetts. Next, Boston. Next, A Street. Next, number. Next, John. Yeah, Kate. Yeah. Then John comes last. American states. Family. The opposite. Because I am Michio Kushi. My name Kushi Michio. Kushi, not Michio Kushi. Same thing, George Osawa. The answer of or George. Completely. American like this. They for example biggest big then national then shrine they made shrine then they made shrine mini shrine in the house. Furthermore, just saying carrying the symbol universe. You know born, right? Never born. Right? Carrying nature. They go thinking goals, things towards. And finally, same. I self as itself is manifesting. Like that. Training, chanting, etc. Some countries there. Where is there? Not here. So pray to ask to serve for obey to complain. Sometimes complain goes. work. People, some people, and both are good. No is both way, both understand. And in this case, for some group of people, side brain. On one side or more zone depends on eating to generation, environment. By the way or different. That natural. But that is as well as there in that environment, that 2-3 like in the high awareness, lower consciousness, but good way. Furthermore, when the conscious do the conscious, okay, and thousands backs of interest. You like now book. This is right. While creating spiral that will spiral. How I F that for and spiral, opposite spiral. Opposite. Then stood. Okay. Our phenomena. When you go there, not one, not this part. This one is work and light. Leadership. This what should I time take be worthwhile. This right? Or each of the spiral lighting another is one of them further spiralize. Goes energy go started expand. Thanks. All review. Effort design for 9, but this planning is planned. This we should change this way. Pedals another send opposite. So should this. Enter two. This all writings worthwhile. I try to this with that again. Maybe too negative. This Chris. This if something always around you, around you, for defined, always. They say, you may say, you do have to mind or and positive one, good devil. For when you plan something, chance appears. This is conscious. This one take off, going on. All right. You may say like God, and you are into in talk some more small but too often enough to understand. However, this is suppose here this positive writings. In order to we must energy. This that mean you are leading. In other words, energy what you are suitable means if you like the if you like it point you find the then more refine delicate music more music like number five must have it wine or lyrics the organic chicken before that and the solid bread then comes okay. How you think this but suppose you like to write suppose ice like the Coca-Cola then become strong and this strong and do once you like to do it, you must support, you must mean that means vibration, get food, reading be that will taking things detriment. Like this, you like you if this common if you take alcohol then so nourishment for consciousness very good doing one action. Not things. Start to positive. That from out from various directions. Then you run, okay? Then more fresh, more slowly, when more says more. So when you thinking and fresh, opposite force, big spiral. So opposite consciousness, concept, destroy. That small, can create more, deep, no, one. So stronger. To do, you opposite, you go, that will and that will. Habit, better not to think and not to do it. Ultimately, your dream, you don't mind, give your destroy life to guts need. Oppositions, not destroy, like people destroy type. If you do not strong one, then again pressure is at that time need some careful, say that way, etc. In that sense, not that he wanted. Same thing was than time, life opposition, government opposition, putting many opposition. So when you go, you must know you are can tolerate its obey, or can I with that by that when I dream I take I going them still of course to accomplish your dream. It's about counting to make this world healthy, peaceful, much more. Takes your generation, next generation, or different nuance. Time unsolved. You don't need the effort. Whatever you want. Young way is there. Accomplish you what you accomplish. You are or you are not. For you suitable or suitable for ways, theoretical ways, scientific ways, better ways, various. You must know you are. You have to choose how you go. Always to know it. These you plan to live, or you plan. Do create spirals as be like to be, then you don't think, you don't sleep. I do some always counts. the inevitable. You should know, art created. If you don't write those things, huh? In other words, if you want by thinkings, creatings, negative spiral, this, that, etc. Right? Force, support, create. Okay? Therefore, kindness, I don't do any. I be quiet. What they want to do, they want, okay. I don't take any in this cunning way, very cunning. Someone wants to life, mountain in the mountain, right? Cunning way. In selfish way. Expect world of consciousness, or big branches, many and thousand, million, and many flowers, no storm, no hurricane, no snow, no strong sunshine, big in so hotel great. However, when it were for very and to continue should contain high all vibrations, base short vibration. So keeping yourself dream go to think various factors creating time you do especially when doubting do comes this and things going fuse then because you know that so that conscious that in black light started to write that confused should I write should I not then some form then some word it's a word or then no more trouble is if things which the meditate case it and goodness difficult at that is that now sit down like this left in this case left hand this like this meditate left and you do no meditating don't think I should not think right? Don't think okay. Difficult it counts your thinking think to not to think train become when you do eyes become maybe continuing alive book writing format comes so form already so you can defend no no meditation. You gain out crowd, sky, the crowd, blue sky. Create new sky. And if like to create, and then form of right? This way attach heaven's thing what God with heaven think to do that.